Here's Lillard. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from McConnell.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Lillard.
Bucks substitution, Jackson.
Here's Nembhard. They've got T.J. McConnell. Neesmith out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
At the line, for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And the Bucks with some changes. Middleton is checked in for Portis, and Green is subbed in for Jackson. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. So Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
In the past, opponents might try to send Giannis to the line in these situations. That trick doesn't work anymore. He's really improved as a free throw shooter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line, for the Pacers.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5. And the Bucks call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball. And once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
T.J. McConnell.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's a big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Gallinari for 3. Oh, nails the triple!
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Timeout called, the Pacers. They're leading by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. And the foul on Patrick Beverley. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Fires away from way outside. Off target. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Then it's Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Lively in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Doncic. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Knocks down the three.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue, he talked to the team. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of delivery.
Okay, David, thanks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
James Harden. 6 personal foul. 15 fouls. Now at the line for your back. Luka Doncic.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Now George, there's the 3. Misses the 3. And the foul on Harden. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
The deep 3 from George. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, a come-from-behind victory. What was your mindset as you stormed back?
I was disappointed the way I was playing. With the whole team just stick together, I think that's the key.
Well, you picked it up, and it led to a big win, man. Thank you for your time. Kevin, it's all yours.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll
So for Minnesota right now, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Towns in at the 3. Pass to Jokic. 55 seconds left in the final quarter.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Edwards to take the lead.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Jokic over Gobert. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
They get it again. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, here's a guy with a great deal of experience in these situations. Mike Conley's team very confident with his chance to deliver at the foul line. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on. They snuff out any chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championships
Season 7 is here, and with the NBA playoffs underway and the NBA Finals just a few weeks away, my team is celebrating with rewards from last year's Finals matchup.
Get started with a level 1, 99 overall free agent Jimmy Butler. You have 5 games to get the most out of the Heat star who willed the 8-seeded Heat to the Finals last year.
And at level 40,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. 2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Exum, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at point guard. You look at Minnesota, fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Washington, that's good.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Irving. Washington with it. Picked up by Edwards. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Luka Doncic with the 3-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Towns dishes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Rudy Gobert.
No good on that one.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one. Good D by Irving. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Edwards. Count the basket. Edwards got 5 minutes.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Towns finds Edwards. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Edwards with another miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The 3 for Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Back to Conley. Down low. Stolen by Washington. And it's Exum in the corner. Launches a 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards passes to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Inside, here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And some changes here for the Mavericks. To the inside, looking to end the run. Warren the pass to Reed. Excellent D that time from Jones.
The defense ready for him on that possession. He had to be. He is so strong in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 6. Hardy passes to Lively. Now here is Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And he gets it back. It's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Warren. The kick out to Anderson. From past the arc. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mavericks leading by 3. Hardy passes to Hardaway. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Reed finds Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Minnesota. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Hardaway. He has 6. Passes it to Lively. Takes a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Morris outside. A 3 from Warren. And Jones pulls it down. Fires the 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Towns, and it's McLaughlin in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Gafford. Hasn't made one yet. Gafford, great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante Exum is checked in for the Mavericks. On the wing, Irving. Oh, good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Irving can't get it to go.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Edwards. Pass to Exum. Now Washington. And here's Green outside. Drops in the tray. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get live for your Timberwolves dancers. Give them a hand, fans. You're a puck.
Tipped away. Pass fast break. Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
You're not going to get every shot. Daniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 8 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Towns for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Mavericks leading by 10. Irving kicks to Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Warren comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniel.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Drills the 3-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Washington passes to Lively. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the technical free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Monte Morris comes in for Michael Conley. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Derek Jones comes in for Josh Green. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Mavericks pick up 3. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded closely. Timberwolves trail by 8. They get it back. Dallas has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. From out of the wing, he knocks it down. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Anderson can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 8. 43 seconds left in the first half. Lively.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And Morris has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. From 13 feet, it goes down. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Hardy. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. High post, and another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, Lucas Arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the three.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Mavericks, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Now, here's Hardy. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Hardy. And it's Doncic in at the point. And it goes. And the Dallas Leafs cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Edwards. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Hardy. And that comes off the assist by Exum. That's 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers. Edwards is just having fun out there.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Exum passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Gobert. And that one, good.
And the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. The game. Irving's checked in for Hardy. Dallas leading by 14. And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Irving's got 11.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Minnesota calls timeout. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Mike Conley. The Mavericks also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Doncic. Towns for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. You got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dallas leading by 12. Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas making a switch here.
Maverick substitution. Lively. Jones.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, Green, 6 points for him. Unloads from 13. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8. Timberwolves trail by 16. Gobert finds Edwards. This one for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lets it go. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. Irving's got 13.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Kicks it out to Jones. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. For 3, Edwards trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Stolen by McDaniels. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Part of the way against Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's McDaniels. And a miss. There on the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
A shot's good from Irving.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Pass to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Exum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 13. Morris kicks to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic against Morris. A shot by Kleber, wide open. No good on the triple. Timberwolves have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. The three. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Alexander-Walker.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Naz Reid out there with Warren. Then it's Morris. Then there's Edwards. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Doncic passes to Gafford. Into the lane. And then Washington with the dunk.
You can see the landing gear disappear. Washington had one goal, and that was to fly to the rack.
And the shot is good. The Maverick leads them cut down to 4 on the bucket for Morris.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Mavericks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Irving for 3. Reid with the rebound.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Edwards finds Conley. Offline with his 3. Mavericks leading by 4. To the paint, here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Passes it to Exum. The tray. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Reid. And the layup falls. Reid's got his first 2 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Exum. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Warren. And it's McDaniels in for Monte Morris. Dallas leading by 4. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Green, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting.
Exum passes to Gafford. Here's Washington. The pass to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist in this one.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan has been incredible with his attacking at the offensive end, and it's been all game long. Never hesitating to attack a gap in the defense, and then he found a lot of points by slicing his way right to the cup.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Green. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Up again. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Irving. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They led by as many as 18 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need it.
And it's Towns missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money for the defense.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Towns looking around. Jacks up a 3. Got it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Irving isn't the guy we want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. His teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Irving double team. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. offline. And timeout called by Chris Finch. To win the game. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So it's the Timberwolves now. Towns is out there with Reed. Then it's Conley. Then there's Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker into the 2-guard spot. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Doncic has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Reed the pass to Conley. Towns dishes to Anderson. Back to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense. Good things happen for this team.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. A soft touch on full display.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Lively. Stolen by Reed. Driving inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Anderson outside. This is it to Alexander Walker. For 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range.
You know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
And the Timberwolves call time. They lead by 1. 1:44 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Dante Exum comes in for Hardaway. Irving surveying the floor. The pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the inside. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. McDaniels finds Towns. Edwards from deep 3-point territory. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Count it.
Irvin's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Pass to Towns. Count it!
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession. No room for error. Here's Irving. It falls! He has has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. We love knocking down the big shots.
One-on-one here. Here's Exum. They get it back. And it's Doncic missing. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Edwards. Good!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Irving with the ball. To the middle. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley for 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. So it's the Mavericks now. Washington kicks to Irving. Here's Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then threw the foul.
Washington hits them both. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint, here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Washington. Stolen by McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Pass into Washington. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. McDaniels. Here's Reed. A rebound by Washington.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
Fires the 3. Here's Gafford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. Edwards with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Irving beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Right side Towns. Shoots over Washington. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Irving. Second chance shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Exum with a wide open look. Minnesota with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
For three, Edwards. And Irving pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
Washington against Towns. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Edwards. To the inside. Washington to take the lead. It's good!
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. He uses length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Exum passes to Irving, so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks. Pulling out the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this one.
At the lock.
Shooting one.
And that one misses.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe?
We'll see. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point guard. The offensive rebound. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall during OT. The kick out to Conley. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And an
Mitchell Robinson. At the line, 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Boy, an important trip to the free throw line for Mitchell Robinson. We know he can scuffle from the free throw line. Does he have a big shot in him?
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays, explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
And Allie, thanks.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by New York. Pass to Anunoby. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. Oh, my! What a shot!
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Here is Randall embracing a tough opportunity.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow.
That's the end of the fourth quarter.
Knocking down the big 3 with this much on the line right as the clock expires. Oh, my goodness.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun.